I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be.
Well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm up here in Meadview again. That's right. I'm up here in Meadview, Arizona. I'm going to be doing a little bit of gold prospecting. I'm going to be doing a little bit of nugget hunting, metal detecting. That's what I'm going to be doing, metal detecting. I've been up here before. Meadview was quite well known for some nuggets that's come out of this area throughout history. Some people say, they've already got all the gold up there. No, I don't think they have. I think there's still a lot of bit of gold left up here to be had. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be metal detecting, but I'm going to be trying the new, well, at least to me it's new, the SDC 2300 by Minelab. We're going to be testing that machine and see if we can find us any gold. Hey, sure appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the channel. And let's just go see if we can have some fun. Check out this machine. I'll tell you all about the machine. And let's see if we can find us a little bit of color. But hey, thanks for coming along. And hey, let's just go for another adventure. Okay, I just got this machine. The SDC 2300. Oh, I'm boxing this out. Look at this here. That's to charge with the battery. One thing about this machine, I'll tell you right offhand, the headphones are proprietary headphones, so you have to have the adapter for these headphones. Now, I know that, I think it's called the ProSonic from Minelab that you can use to make, hook up so you have a set of wireless headphones. This detector has a speaker on it, so you really don't need the headphones. But it's compact. It weighs just over 5 pounds. You can store that in your backpack and take off someplace or check on luggage or something like that. It does have a coil cover on it, skid plate. But it folds up nice and good, just like that. You got your basic settings, your on-off, and your sensitivity. Now, you have salt, of course, if you're on like salty beaches or different places. Those are your mineralization is salt and iron. Now, I like to try to start off with about 5, very sensitive. And if it chatters or you can't, then you have to lower it back down until you can, so it gets quiet. But let's go ahead and start this machine up here and go from there. Well, the sun's already high in the sky. It's probably, I don't even know if it's 8 o'clock in the morning yet. It might be 8 o'clock, but the sun's starting to get up there. It's already starting to get warm. It's going to be another warm day today. So I wanted to get out here early and swing this detector a little bit before it gets too hot. Kind of down here in this wash, I can see where there's been a lot of people digging down through here, probably doing some dry washing. So this is where I'm just going to detect this side of this hill up here. Work my way on down there and then come back up the other side over here. Looks like a little bit of exposed bedrock right there. Okay, first you just turn the machine on. And then you got to go through your check. Push that. That takes probably about a minute, just under a minute to cycle through all of that. It's looking for the best channel, or the best frequency, I should say. Detector's never been used. So it's just under 5, just over 5 pounds. I wasn't counting. Okay, so that's that. Okay, then push this one here for your threshold. And then you ground balance with the green button, push it. Pump it up and down till it quiets down. That's not bad, and I'm in 4 right now, so I guess I'll hunt in 4. We'll do some live digs when I get some targets. The target right here. Kind of loud. Probably lead. Let's go ahead and dig that up though. It's in the scoop. Just keep halving it. Still in the scoop. It's in my hand. Still in my hand. It's in the scoop. It's in my hand. It's in the scoop. I think I see it already. It is a piece of lead. Piece of lead. Yep, just a little piece of lead. There's another signal right there. Telling me it's lead. I'm just gonna scrape the ground off first here. Yeah, it's already in right there. Chances are that's not gold. Let me get it out. That's what it was. Piece of lead. One thing about this detector, or really any detector that matters, you got to go really slow, low to the ground and slow. I have a habit sometimes getting a little bit too fast, so got to keep reminding myself, slow it down. I got a little faint signal right here. Right there. Right there. Let me retrieve this. Little piece of lead. Little piece of lead. You saw how faint that signal was though. Kind of what you're listening for, some of those faint signals. I got a faint signal right there. That sounds a little bit nicer. Let's dig that up. scoop. In my hands. In my hands. In my hands. Scoop. You know what? I'm believing. Piece of freaking gold. It's a piece of freaking gold. It's a piece of freaking gold. Check that out. That is awesome. I like it. First time out with the friggin' 2300 and I found a piece of gold. You know, I was just going to tell you that you got to check around all these bushes and get up and close to these bushes, because a lot of times people don't do that. Hiding right up there inside the nook of that bush right there. All these dry wash piles, make sure you test them. And even, it doesn't hurt, they may have gone over it a little bit with the detector too and didn't pick nothing up, but maybe it was just a little deeper down. Rake it on down a little bit and then run your detector over them. Seems to be pretty good on hot rocks too, because I'll go over it and I'll get a signal they like, and then I'll go over it again and it's gone. So I'm assuming maybe that was just a hot rock. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is a PI machine, pulse induction. These are them Joshua trees. They're all over. I gotta take a break. Whew. It's warming up. These are called barrel cactuses. Sometimes people might confuse them for a saguaro, but these barbs are different on these here. There's a little baby one. I don't see no saguaros around here. Those are the ones that grow up and can get arms on them. Now these, my friends, these are called trumpet plants. Some people say they're gold plants, gold bugs, but it's a trumpet plant. They grow out here in the deserts, highly mineralized soil. They like mineralization. So you'll see these where there's a lot of mineralization. And guess what? Gold loves mineralization also. See, back up underneath that bush, there's a shell casing. There's a little piece of lead in that dry wash tailing, but has kind of a gold tint on it. I kind of got excited there for a moment when I saw that. But, or a piece of iron, I guess it is. That's what it is, just a little piece of iron. Piece of tin. It's a bad thing. You get in these washes, well, everything works its way down into the wash eventually. This is what you're going to get. Piece of wire. Look how loud this sounds, though. This is a little piece of wire. I use this Minelab 35 pinpointer, Profine, but I won't need it today. These come in handy when you're like in a park or something like that, where you're digging just a little small little circle and you got to get down in there. But for what I'm doing with the pick and the scoop, I won't need this today. Oh, bottle cap. Got it in the scoop. scoop. Piece of lead. It's a piece of lead. Oh. Piece of lead. Piece of lead. It's a piece of lead. Another bullet, another piece of lead. Piece of lead. Just a piece of lead. It's really getting hot. I should have brought more water. Probably should have brought a snack or something too. Oh well. Well, I think I'm done detecting. So let's just go for a little ride and let's just go exploring a little bit. There's some older stuff up here. Like a little town used to be up here, but let's just go for a little ride. Well, my understanding is there used to be like a old town around here. You'll see a lot of the foundations and stuff like that, but there's this little building left here. I'm not sure what it was. You see, there's copper ore. All of that. You wonder how much gold ore is in here. I bet you people metal detect this, and that's probably why it's missing hunks of it, because they've metal detected it, knocked it down. Looks like it was built with wood, and then and tin, and then they put rock around it. Huh, pretty good building, huh? Like they had a fire pit even. It's not a very large door. That shelf. Looks like it may have had a stove or something once upon a time. Maybe for some heat. And that was it. Wonder what's stashed up there in the rafters. They hid all the stuff. Maybe down in the floorboards. It's where it's got like a drain or something right there. Huh. Cement floor. Well, let's continue on. There's a bunch of claim markers. Oh, look at there, Slim Pickens. You know whose claim that is? That's got to be up there on that hill over there. Nice. All those old tin cans right there. I think this was more part of the town. See the foundations. Little building that's come down. Quite the view from up here. Bunch of cans. This is probably ham. A ham can. Had a church key on it. There's a church key right there. There it is right there, a church key. Like sardine cans. You can date cans generally. Like this one here has a solder lid on it. So the solder lids were used late 1800s, early 1900s. Was the soldered lids on these. There's got writing on it there, whatever that means. See, some of these cans don't have that. So it's going to be in the later years where they were probably doing away with the solder. That's why some of these cans have the solder lids, some don't. See the old foundation right there. Some more tin and scrap up there. Some of it's probably new stuff, or people come up here and just dump stuff up here. Part of an old foundation. Nobody lived there, I'm sure, once upon a time. It's like they used to do concerts or something here at the stage. Everybody would sit around here like an amphitheater or something. Now that is the famous King Tut mine. It's up there on private property. This foundation is here. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe this sign right here will say something about this here. Enjoy. Doesn't say what it is, does it? They had running water, plumbing to it anyways. It's weird how they built it though, huh? It's like there were bricks in there or something, and all the bricks have been taken or gone. Oh, maybe that's how the mud, oh, that's probably what that was mud. They made that and put the cement around the mud, and all the mud is basically washed out. That's probably what it was. If only history could talk. Someplace there's got to be a well around here. Looks like maybe part of an old fridge. Been stripped out. Probably had something to do with processing of the ore from the mine right there. I'm sure. That'd be my inclination anyway, since they've had evidence of water and that around here. But just another piece of history up here. There is a survey marker. Tells you where you're at. 1935 this was put in. The feet above sea level is not measured on there. Elevation's not measured on there. When they had a lot of the patented lands, you know, as a way to tell markers as their property, you know, where it was at and stuff like that. Sometimes they put them survey markers in the ground so they'd have a point of reference where their property was. I'm done detected. Found one little piece of gold. That was pretty cool. First time out with that 2300. It is a decent machine. It's very sensitive for that shallow, small little gold. Everybody I know that owns one has found gold with those machines, so it is a good machine. Anyways, it's getting warm here. Awful warm. So, hey, thanks for watching. And until our paths cross again, you guys all be safe out there. Take care. See you. Bye. There's all my treasures. All garbage except that right there. It's not really heavy, but it's pretty. It's pretty. It's not heavy, but it's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Like living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine, and there ain't no better place than out in the country.